Hello, lovely students of grade 10. You are welcome to the new lesson of Unit 9, Pratap Malla. Dear students, today I will help you do the exercise. The first is complete the following sentence with the correct words from the text. So here, Queen Rajendra Lakshmi ruled the country as a regent because her son Ranbhadur Shah was too young. Now B. Many buildings were renovated as they were destroyed by the earthquake. Next C. Many temples had their pinnacle made of gold. D. The original trophy was stolen. They made an exact replica of it. E. Madhav Prasad Gimire was conferred the title of Ashtokavi in 2003. Next, the government patronized the Brahmakumari Gimire for contribution to the Nepal literature. Last one. The British soldiers tried to invade Nepal, but the brave Nepali people chased them away. Now, through the best alternative. Why did Pratap Malla keep his father in jail? There are four options. Pratap Malla was insane. Pratap Malla wanted to be the king soon. And the third option is correct. Pratap Malla's father was insane, mad. The second question. What made Kantipur a strong state during Pratap Malla's reign? Okay, the correct answer is Pratap Malla's diplomacy. This is the correct answer, correct option. Next, see which of the following was not renovated by Pratap Malla? So there are options. So last one, temple of Brahmacanta. Now D, according to this text, which of the following did not happen during Pratap Malla's reign? So there are. Okay, the third one, invasion of Kantipur. It was never happened. Okay, it never happened. So Pratap Malla did trade with India and China, but Kantipur remains safe. And answer these questions. Name two countries that had trade with Kantipur. The countries that had trade with Kantipur were India and China. Now B. How did Pratap Malla keep his kingdom safe from Lalitpur and Bhaktapur? Answer is Pratap Malla kept his kingdom safe from Lalitpur and Bhaktapur by his tact, by his diplomacy. That is used to make the kings of Lalitpur and Bhaktapur play against each other. Now, where did Pratap Malla place the image of Lord Hanuman? Why? Pratap Malla placed the image of Lord Hanuman by the side of his palace gate to ward off his evils. He did that to avoid evils. Next. Okay, Pratap Malla conferred himself with the title Kavindra. Do you think this title suits him? Give reasons. I think the title Kavindra suits Pratap Malla because he could compose excellent poems in different languages such as Sanskrit, Nepal Bhasha, Nepali, Bengali, and Hindi. Now, Pratap Malla used to, this is D. Pratap Malla used to invite the intellectuals at his palace. What does this indicate about his personality as a king? Pratap Malla used to invite the intellectuals at his palace, which indicates that he would respect the intellectuals. He would use the ideas from them to run the state, and he would love learning new things. So we can, this indicates that. Now, Pratap Malla contributed a lot to Nepali culture during his reign. Can you name some of them which still exist? So, Pratap Malla made so many things. He made build some temples. So he made build some other places. Rani Pokhari is also still there. Now see, Pratap Malla contributed a lot to Nepali arts, culture, and literature. He himself was a great lover of them. He built some remarkable temples in the valley, like Krishna Temple. He started the Gai Jatra. Okay, this is still practice, which is still celebrated in Nepal community. He also continued the practice of Eastern inscription. At the temple of Pashupatinath, he gave away in charity 100 nourges and his one weight in gold, silver, pearls, and gold in religious ceremony called Tuladan. So Tuladan, he started this system, practice, and which is still practice, which is practice in the present time. He also created drama with the help of skilled dramatists to entertain people in this ceremony. Pratap Malla sponsored religious activities for the recreation and entertainment of his subjects. New religious procession, dances, plays. So even some religious procession, they are celebrated, they are observed. So you can, and he took part in the White Masundranath procession. This is also done, and he respected both Hindus and Buddhists. He used to, okay, he was very tolerant of all religions. Now, pronunciation. So, dear students, the apostrophe S. The apostrophe S is pronounced in different ways according to different contexts. So, if apostrophe S comes after a voiceless sound like pa, ta, ka, cha, okay, if this, if S, if sa, this is called sa, if sa, apostrophe S, so this is pronounced like your dicks. This is saw. My parents saw. Okay, after ka, ta, cha, see, it's pronounced is saw. And after voice sound or after vowel sounds, it is pronounced as ja. Lizaz, Chileans, Nepals, Gauls. So you can see. And after here, see here, Ulysses, Princes, James. This is pronounced as is. Now, open pairs have conversation as shown in the example. That is the conversation. This is the conversation. Tony got dentist last week. What did Tony do last week? He went to the dentist last week. Next, grandparents ate ice cream yesterday afternoon. What did grandparents do yesterday afternoon? They ate ice cream yesterday afternoon. Sima sent message an hour. What did Sima do an hour ago? She sent a message an hour ago. So you can write WS. You can simply make it a what question with the help of these prompts. Now, Manu washed hands 5 minutes ago. What did Manu do 5 minutes ago? Manu, she washed her hands 5 minutes ago. Father watched football match last night. What did father do last night? He watched football match last night. Luniva fed the cat yesterday. What did Luniva do yesterday? She fed the cat yesterday. Kate and Tim cleaned room last weekend. What did Kate and Tim do last weekend? You can do it this way. They cleaned the room last weekend. Dear students, if you have any confusion, you can directly write in the comment section. Now, tell about the party that you attended with the given clue guidelines. Who invited you, where you were invited, where the party was organized, anything you offer against. So you can write a similar paragraph. Last month, one of my students invited me to his birthday party at Lakeside, Pokhara. I couldn't say sorry, as he was one of my best students in the school. I reached the venue. I reached the place that is his own residence at 5 p.m. As invited, I felt a warm reception there. I was served with delicious cake, fried mutton, and celery. Finally, I handed him a GK book as a birthday present. This is only model 1, students. My grammar first. Find the second part of his sentence, then change each verb into the correct form. The alarm go while the listener sleeps. It's very easy, dear students. If generally we use past continuous tense after while. The alarm went while Krishna was sleeping. Now, as soon as the teacher asked the question, so if the two activities happen one after another or simultaneously, we use simple past tense in both. Okay. So here, as soon as the teacher asked the question, Brinda replied her. You can, I think you know it. Next one, do homework when the telephone rang. So here are two incidents, two activities, but one was happening, the next happened. So here, I was doing my homework when the telephone rang. The telephone rang. This is the second event, and I was doing this is the continuous event in the past. When the door opened, the audience rose. Okay, see here. When the door opened, the audience rose into the stadium. Both happened together. At the same time. When we woke, see, it's very easy. When we woke, we saw the sun shining brightly. Now complete the sentences right in the correct forms of each verb. Okay. When I arrived my home, my dad. This is also about the relation of past simple and past continuous tense. When I arrived home, my dad was preparing snacks for me. Next one. The day when we left home, the sky was overcast and it was drizzling. Last week, okay, see here, last week we booked a hotel online. So here, last week we booked a hotel online. The hotel was really wonderful. The staff were standing at the gate to welcome us when we reached here. So here, you can find it. Dear friends, if you want to ask me any question, you feel free to ask. Write in the comment section. Now, so here is the question mark. So were the children sleeping when you reached home that night? Better. This is the answer here. Something very strange. So here, this is you can find happened, walk, and the correct answer is something very strange happened. Okay, past. And on my way home yesterday, I was walking along the way. I was walking along the way. Okay, suddenly I saw my grandfather following me, but he had died a year ago. So these are the verbs here. Now, travel to Chiton when the police stopped us on the way. According to them, there was a bomb there. So here, this is the way we're traveling to Chiton when the police stopped us on the way. According to them, there was this bomb there, so we had to wait for an hour. This is the case here. Now make sentences using the words given in the brackets with the correct forms of verb, simple past and past continuous tense. Okay, this is the example here. Began to snow while we returned. Okay, see here. So it began to snow while we were returning home. It began to snow while we were returning home. Kamal fell off while he was playing on the veranda. Next one. Amit wait for me when I reached the station. Amit was waiting for me when I reached the station. Next. Simran took my photos. Simran took my photos while I was not looking at the camera. What you do? Okay, this is the question. So, what were you doing yesterday when I called you? What were you doing? Break the glass while I broke the glass while I was washing it. Teacher entered the class. Teacher entered the class while some students were dancing in the class. These students is very simple rule. Two activities happened in the past, and one was happening, one was in progress, and next happened after that. पास्टमा दुईटा कामहरू दुईटा एक्टिभिटी भइरहेको बेलामा पहिलो चाहिँ भइरहेको हुन्छ र दोस्रो चाहिँ पछि हुन पुग्छ. पहिले भइरहेको कन्टिन्युअस भएको बेला वी युज ओके त्यसलाई पास्ट कन्टिन्युअस लेख्छौँ भने पछि हुनेलाई हामीले सिम्पल पास्ट लेख्छौँ. सो one happening हुन्छ, another happen हुन्छ. Okay, so now find the lost purse. Okay, see here, I found the lost purse while I was cleaning the room. So generally we use past continuous tense after a while. I found here Deepisa finished her homework while her brother was watching TV. Now write a couple of paragraphs about Nepal's journey from panchayat to multi-party democracy. Dear students, you can find some hints, clues in the textbook, in the exercise, and being based on the hints, prompts, I have written a model one for you. You can write your own. Democracy, which was achieved through a long revolution in 2007, was once again seized, once again captured, let's say, by late King Mahendra, 121st post 2017. He dismissed the elected government, suspended parliament, imprisoned political leaders, and banned political parties. Thus, King Mahendra announced the partyless autocratic panchayat system on 22nd post 2017. As years passed, demands for democracy grew stronger, which made the king announce the referendum on 10th June 2036. As per the announcement, the election of referendum took place on 20th Vaisakh 2037. However, the partyless panchayat system was favored in the referendum. Therefore, the long-awaited dream of the Nepalese to enjoy democracy and multi-party democracy grew stronger and stronger. It didn't stop. As a result, non-violent civil disobedience movement was staged on 10th June 2042 across the nation. Finally, the mass movement led by the political parties formally started on 7th Parliament 2042 throughout the nation. The movement was so powerful that the then King Mahendra announced the restoration of multi-party system addressing the nation on 26th 2046. Dear students, this is all about Unit 9, about from Pratap Malla. Okay, next I will come up with the exercise complete solution to the next reading text. Thank you for watching. Bye.